Hello, Eagle Nation. I'm Dave Brand, Superintendent of North Olmsted City Schools, here with a brief message about our back to school plan. We are very excited to start school, have all of our kids face to face, in person, learning from our amazing teachers and staff August 30th. We want you to know that we took this planning process very seriously. We consulted with the local and regional and state public health officials, along with looking at our own internal data and what we know and trying to do what is best. This is the lens that we looked at in creating the plan. We wanted to make sure that we had a plan that was safe for all, safe for their physical health and their mental health. We wanted to make sure that our plan limited unnecessary quarantining. We saw last year all too often across this country and across the state, healthy kids having to be quarantined and missing school and valuable time. We wanted to limit that with the work of the Ohio Department of Health. We also wanted to make sure our teachers had the ability to have as many teaching strategies and to be flexible and ready for them so that they can teach the children with all the best strategies and all the best practices that they know, and that our kids could interact and enjoy each other and interact with each other and with their staff. So with that, the Board of Education acted on what will be our back to school plan. You'll see it attached below. You'll also find it on our website. Continue to look at our website. Our website is what has our most up-to-date information. So we do have a mask mandate to start the school year. That's for both staff and students. So this room that you're looking at right here, if we're sitting right here, our students would be masked at that point. Okay, sitting here, we would want them to be wearing a mask. And at that point, unfortunately, if one of the children or the teacher became COVID positive, then none of the other children sitting here, since they're wearing a mask, would be considered a close contact or would have to be quarantined. Okay? Another option that we have is we layer the protections. You see over here with the blue, with those there. They have these desk shields. If the children are behind the desk shields, they won't need to have their mask on. Okay? So then this gives a little bit of flexibility for them to be able to see each other, interact, and do without their mask on. But they can move about this classroom with their mask on. The teacher can regroup and move. So it's not that the students will be behind one seat all day long. Even at the middle school and high school levels, this is true as well. When you're outside at recess, when they're at lunch, phys ed, they won't have to wear their mask. Now, if you want your child to wear the mask during that time, that's absolutely appropriate as well. But we will be outside. We will have recess when the weather is appropriate for that. We will have lunch. We'll be utilizing our cafeteria, but some of our cafeterias just aren't big enough. So some kids at certain weeks and certain days will have to eat in other locations because we want to make sure we honor the guidance and the recommendations from the public health officials, because we want our kids in school every single day. So they'll either be in the cafeteria or another setting as we spread them out, depending on the building and the ability to space our kids out so they can interact with each other safely while eating their lunch. Again, all the other back to school guidance is in a document here attached below with this email, as well as on our website. But what it boils down to is we want our kids face to face in school every day. We don't want to limit our teachers and their ability or limit kids' movement. That's not age appropriate. That's not great either. We also don't want to unnecessarily quarantine anyone. We want to make sure everybody is safe. We want them to be safe. We do not want anyone to get sick. So we have many layers of protection, and we have many layers in place to try to keep everybody as safe as possible. And that is the mask mandate. So when your child returns to school, when they ride the school bus or they enter the school, they'll be wearing a mask. There is a mask exceptions for some various ways, mask exceptions. There's a form you'll see attached to this email. If there's a medical reason that your child shouldn't be wearing a mask or can't wear a mask, all they have to do is fill out that form and we'll work through that process. I think it's similar to what was done here a year ago. But if they wear their mask or they're behind the shield, we won't have to worry about the close contacts. We'll keep our children safe and they'll be in school every day. I look forward to meeting you, getting to know you better, rising together as Eagles rise together to have a successful school year.